Airbus, Airbus,
Hello and welcome back to another airplane model review. Today I'm gonna look at the Air France A350-900 from Aviation 400. Now for those who are new to my channel and have not watched one of my reviews yet, I actually rate every model I review, and I do this by looking at 4 different categories, which are the box, the mold, the gear and the painting on the model, which all adds up to a total score, giving every model a rating. Now first up, of course, we're gonna have a look at the box of this model, and Aviation 400 have gone with a very clean white design. On the front you have an image of the airplane, nothing really on the back, once again an image of the airplane on the sides. It's a good looking box, but nothing special at all. They could have done way more with the colors. But what was nice though, they included a little plastic stand, which other 1-400 models do not, but this does not change the final score of a 2 out of 5. Now I have heard from multiple sources that the A350 mold from Aviation 400 is the best. So now let's start off by looking at the nose. The nose is very nicely done on this model. But what really surprised me is if you look at that, the beacon light is actually a very small like crystal, red crystal. And yeah, I really like that. Normally you only get that on 1-200 models, so that's very nice. Other than that, the antennas maybe are a little bit too big, but nothing major. The wing angle looks very nice, the winglets as well. Then if we zoom in on the engine, it's very nice see-through. The engine blades are a little bit too thin, but I like that actually, that they're so thin, so you get a very nice see-through feeling. And yeah, not much more to say about it. Very solid mold, probably the best A350. It's a 9 out of 10. Now we reach the halfway point of this review. If you like this video, please go leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more reviews and also some other model airplane content. I'll give you a second to do so. Let's go. The third criteria I'm gonna look at is of course the gear. And if we look at the gear on this model, it looks very good. Detail is nice. Here the front landing gear. Then we have of course the main landing gear as well, looks very nice. Now the gray is not quite correct, it should be a little bit more of a darker gray, but not too big of a problem. They all roll nicely, and yeah, 4 out of 5 for the landing gear. Now last but not least, of course, the painting on this model. And if we look at the painting, there are no major flaws, like all the shades of blue and red are correct. Also the livery seems very nice. What I don't like though is that there's not quite as much detail on it. Also underneath the airplane there could just be more detail, like if you look for example at a NG models, there is just more of that. But I mean, it's very good still, so for that reason 8 out of 10. So now we're gonna look at every single score once again to figure out the rating of this model. So for the box we had a 2 out of 5, the mold was a 9 out of 10, the gear a 4 out of 5, the painting an 8 out of 10, which all adds up to be a total of 23 out of 30, which once again divided by 3 gives us a final rating of 7.5. Let's now look at our leaderboards, and this model comes in at number 3 with a rating of 7.5. Now you can see that the Swiss 777 also had a 7.5, but if you go back and look at that review, the final score was not a 23 out of 30, but a 22 out of 30. So that's why the Air France A350-900 ranks higher. Now, of course, my reviews, I always try to do them as objectively as possible, But now for the conclusion, I'm gonna give you my own opinion, and I absolutely love this model. Like, I'm gonna tell you how much I love this model. I came into this store and of the Air France A350, there was also the Phoenix one. I looked at both of them, and the Phoenix was a great model as well. Like, there is nothing really wrong with that model either. But I looked at the Aviation 400, and even though it was almost 25 bucks more expensive than the Phoenix one, I still went with this one. So yeah, I think this kind of gives you an idea how much I like this model, especially the small detail with the beacon lights, that they're not just painted on but actual little crystals. On a 12400 model, this is just absolutely amazing. I recommend this model to anyone who's interested. Definitely go ahead, buy it. Now that was it from me. Thank you very much for watching this video today. Let me know down below in the comments if you agree with my rating or if you don't. And yeah, see you next time. Thank you very, very much. Goodbye.